How to name a series. Well, for starters, once you name a series and publish it, you're kind of stuck with it. To a certain degree, of course. I think the title should represent the emotion you want to convey when people watch or read. For instance, my series is called Newman's Law. Nobody really knows who Newman is and nobody knows the law. This invokes mystery and wonder, which is exactly how I want the audience to feel when reading my story. You see, I'm big on mystery and wonder. Let's just say it's my bread and butter. How do you want people to feel? I mean, some titles are straightforward. You have Naruto, because it's about Naruto.
Naruto! Please! Naruto!
Demon Slayer, because they slay demons. One Punch Man, that's self-explanatory. Let's bring up Adventure Time. Simple and easy to understand. You know what they're getting into, an adventure. That could also mean expect any and everything.
First you have to beat my high score in a game of drop ball.
Now let's talk about a show that does the exact opposite in its title. Regular show. It's a joke on its own name because nothing happens that's regular. Everything seems normal at first, other than the character designs. A normal working day at the park can suddenly shift to fighting baby aliens playing tennis or something to save the world. And that's what makes the name perfect and iconic.
You can't tie GBF down!
Now let's get into video game titles. Why? Because they're the most marketable titles. Destiny, Doom, Skyrim, and all 10 editions. Fortnite. All very marketable titles and easy to remember. You don't want a title that's like Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 Road to Boruto. No one is going to remember that. And people these days with low attention spans not going to want to type that in the search bar either. And that's going to make it harder for them to find it. Yes, a simpler title is easier to find, but that doesn't mean it's always easier to remember. That anime, That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, it's a wild title, so wild I remember it and I never even watched it. But shorter titles have way more pros than longer titles, like marketing, making the logo, merchandise for the future, memorability. Like if you have a longer title, it really has to be a banger, like a home run. But let's be very clear, a title won't keep your viewer watching or reading. It'll just help them pick it out from the bunch. Like if you're scrolling through Netflix, or if you're at a bookstore, what do you think is going to make them pick up or watch the movie? Now let's talk about my favorite game title of recent. Elden Ring. What the frick is an Elden Ring? That's what makes me interested to figure out what the hell an Elden Ring is. The genre, it's already something I like, and it also appeals to me as the audience or the consumer. You see, regardless of what title you have, people are going to like different things, and it's best you cater to your targeted audience. Now let's look at famous book titles. The Great Gatsby, The Catcher in the Rye, 1984, To Kill a Mockingbird, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Moby Dick, Lord of the Flies, Diary of a Young Girl. Number 14, Burger King. No, I'm kidding. Now, what do these all have in common? I don't know. But what I can tell you is they're all different in their own right, and a good story is still a good story, no matter what you choose your title to be. There's an audience that will pick your story up for different reasons. Which book title sounded the most interesting to you? To me, it was The Lord of the Flies. You see, I didn't know what the genre was till I looked at the summary, and it got me hooked, and the title was just good enough to even get me to look at the summary itself. I personally think if you really love your title, another probably will too. And if you're iffy about it, someone else might be iffy about it too, so probably don't use it. You want to feel that huzzah moment, because at the end of the day, this is your baby after all, and you're going to have to say its name for years and over and over and over, until it's 18 and it moves out the house. I mean, not in today's economy. But you don't want to get sick of your name. You're going to have to hear it. You don't want to cringe to it. You want to just enjoy it every time you say it. You could write the story and think of a huzzah moment while you're writing it, or do some art over it, and then you can be like, oh, this actually looks pretty damn good. I didn't completely fall in love with my title till I did the art for it. You won't know how that title is going to look or feel until it's physically in your face. But creating an art title could be for another day. Now in the comment section, tell me what's your favorite title, the title that's caught your eye. I can name a couple. Nope, the movie Nope. Despicable Me when it first dropped. Logan, because I knew it was about Wolverine, but why would they name it Logan? Destiny, because it sounded so grand. And No Man's Sky, because that sounded like spacious and vast.
I'll throw an anime out there, Soul Eater. It was perfectly timed during my edgy phase.
Idiots.